ladies and gentlemen, the action continues with bout number 2 of our main card, which will be contested in the super middleweight division, proudly sponsored by Bar 20. Introducing first, fighting out of the Warrior Fight Club, please make welcome from the blue corner, Sam Young.
Yeah, top floor, stars on the roof and we got more. Diamond chains and I want more. Glamour's on deck and they can't get enough for this gangster shit.
35-year-old Sam Young. Walking the doors of Team Ellis. Keylord knocks on the go. Trained a fair bit at that boxing mecca.
Bring out the Charlie, watch a good girl
now
get
fighting out of New
tattoos.
South Wales.
Hey, if I'm in the club, then
Tonight he has to get it done in the heart of Melbourne.
They know we got money, they take off their tops. I'm back in the penthouse, giving me tops. 180 in the Brabants, tell them come get me. Hold tight to your missus and her bestie. I wanna fuck it up.
And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner by way of Team Alice Boxing Gym. Give it up for Vinnie Smart.
Working hard to make a living, bringing shelter from the rain. My father's son left to carry on, blue denim in his veins. Oh, he's a working class man.
And how that has kicked the Melbourne Pavilion into gear. I don't know if you can hear us down the microphone where you're watching at home, but there's a Vinnie Smart choir at the moment, screaming Jimmy Barnes. As the legend of the Sunshine Kangaroos Footy Club and Team Ellis veteran, Vinnie Smart stalks his way to ringside. Great part of Team Ellis, Vinnie Smart. He's got a case in, used to work in the gym. Used to be a fantastic, friendly face as you walk in there. And she was, in fact, the person that got her dad back into the ring, training at Team Ellis. And aren't we glad she did?
Ladies and gentlemen, both fighters are now in center ring. It's time for official introductions. This bout will be 4 by 2-minute rounds in the super middleweight division. This contest will be officiated by the Victorian Combat Sports Board. Our judges at ringside, Peter Hansen, Brett McCormick and Andrew Bartlett. Our timekeeper, Nigel Wilson. Our doctor, Dr. William Wong. And our referee officiating this contest in center ring, Anthony Hibbs. And now, introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. His record, no wins, 1 defeat. He weighed in at 72.45 kilograms. He's trained by Shadi Saweed out of Warrior Fight Club. Fighting out of New South Wales, wearing red trunks with white trim. Make welcome Sam Young. And now introducing his opponent, standing across the ring in the red corner. His record, 1 win, no defeats. Weighed in at 72.75 kilograms. He's trained by Nick Sherry out of Team Alice Boxing Gym. Fighting out of Sunshine, Victoria. Make welcome, Vinnie Smart.
Big roar for 51-year-old Vinnie Smart.
Both fighters make your way to center ring to receive official instructions from referee Anthony Hibbs.
Welcome guys, 4 by 2 rounds, okay, obeying my instructions all the time. We had a chat in the rooms prior, touch them up, good luck, come out on the back.
I'll tell you what, Seb, Vinnie Smart, you've also seen the transition in his physique as well from the early days till now. Absolutely inspirational. He is out of the red corner, Vinnie, 51 years of age, taking on Young, who is 30.
He's a record breaker, Vinnie. I had a look into his...
35, my mistake, out of the red, so a couple of veterans in there swinging them.
I had a look at his footy career for the Sunshine Kangaroos today, Hammer. Turns out he was a centreman, played more than 300 games, won 6 premierships across junior and senior footy, and holds the record as the oldest ever player at senior level when he ran out against Werribee Districts at 44.5 years old in 2019.
As I said, evergreen, Vinnie. And, loving to get under the bright lights here at the Melbourne Pavilion.
Comes forward, 1-2, got him up
cracking
against the
right
ropes.
hand.
Clever work by Vinnie Smart.
Yeah. Young, 35 years of age, out of the red.
Young sliding backwards.
Popping the jab. Oh, nice slip, and gets under the arm there. Smart.
He's the manager at Reese Plumbing Sunshine, Vinnie Smart. And tonight it looks like he's got a few tools to use in the opening round against Samuel.
Keeping the guard open. Nice parry off the rear from Smart. So obviously traditional orthodox versus southpaw battle, the jostle, and the challenge is to get that front foot placed correctly to power up your rear hand.
Ooh, goes
swing
hunting.
and a miss.
Final seconds of round
And
one.
the first round is winding down. Good feeling out process between these two. They have sparred a lot of rounds before, Hammer, as part of
Round
Pretender to
one in the bank
Contender
of
and
this
in other
four-round
training
fight.
sessions
The
at
super
Team Ellis, so they're
middleweight
familiar.
Of course, Shadi Suag in the corner as well. Mr. Young. So a lot of experience in the blue corner also.
Tonight, we thank Kelkane Constructions, Vintage Customs, Melbourne's largest and most recognisable signage and printing company, Melbourne Interiors, fit out done right and on time, and of course the Bar 20 Sports Bar and Strip Club. What happens in Bar 20 stays in Bar 20. A few of my dollars over the years have stayed in Bar 22, Hammer.
That's not an investment
Seconds
that I
down
favour.
from round number two.
But it's not a night I take the credit card either. All cash. So here we go.
Round number two underway here.
Former
at the
Australian
Melbourne
Masters champion, as I mentioned, Vinnie Smart. Won it here at the Melbourne Pavilion. So a lot of good memories.
Oh, the counter lead from Young. What a great matchup this is. Pretty even indeed. So, and you can see they're both weary of each other. Nice crack down to the body from Smart. Clubbing rear hand, a big left from Young. Measuring with the lead, pops with the rear. He's got a nice parry off the rear, Vinnie, so he's well aware to get that straight left off its line, and looks for the counter off it with the lead hook. Rallies forward now, the pressure being imposed on Young, but Young alleviates the pressure with that lateral movement, working the perimeter of the ring. It's interesting that he's stepping to the power side of Smart. Generally, southpaws will circle to their right, which is away from that right hand. Smart tripling up on the jab, cracking to the body, looking to snap the ribs of Young.
Catches him coming in, and the athletes tie up. Referee Anthony Hibbs just warning Young for being a bit too clinch happy.
Again, slips under. Lean down, wear down tactic from Young on Smart. Smart getting his head, sort of, he dips off when he throws that rear.
Final seconds of round two.
Places himself under the armpit. Bit of a slight cut on the bridge of the nose of Smart as well.
He comes forward, mauling Young
Two
as we go
rounds
to the
down,
bell.
2 to go.
Interesting contest, Hammer. I'm finding it hard to split them. How are you seeing it?
Well, they're both having their moments, that's for sure. The aggression coming away of Vinnie, the red corner, Smart. He's more aggressive, so in a fight that generally has equal scoring, the judges will often default to who's more aggressive, who's pushing the pace, who's willing to engage more. So maybe Smart just on that. But he'll also have his moments with some good counter shots, getting himself, leaning down on Smart when he puts his head under his armpit. So he's doing those clever little tactics that will fatigue Vinnie. When he leans down on his back, Vinnie's basically got to carry his weight.
Seconds
We've got to
out
support
from
those who
round number
support the
3.
fighters too. And Vinnie's just asked me to thank a few. Workplace Fire Safety, Reese Plumbing, Body Tech Fitness and A-Grade Maintenance, all supporters of
Round
Vinnie
3
Smart
underway.
and making it possible for him to be here tonight competing.
Again, working the perimeter, and again the head gets put under the armpit. I hope Jung has hit the deodorant before this one. Oh, nice. Straight left. Vinnie's got to be careful not to run into that big left hand of Jung, because Jung's now trying to get him running onto that big rear hand, Seb.
Yeah, he's picked that he's coming forward in a bit of a mauling pattern, isn't he, Vinnie?
He dips off and he puts his head over to the right like that. So if Jung can pick that up, now the pressure from Vinnie, turning it into a bit of a brawl. Hibbs going to take a point off, I reckon.
He did warn him about the headlocks.
Sort of hard when Vinnie's head sort of rolling under. So that's just flipped this one on its head. So now Smart is looking the goods, just like that right hand he threw.
But
The
he's not
uppercut on
backward
the
in coming
inside
forward,
too.
is he? You would have thought maybe with a point off you'd take it easy. That's not Vinnie Smart's style.
No, it's all go. Forward pressure. Sucking in the air now, Sam Jung. And the 1-2. And the right hook as well from Smart. The body. The rib cracker. Trying to get that right hook. Give it some leverage. Biting down on the mouth guard. And throwing heavy leather now, Vinnie Smart. The uppercut. Looking for it. Taps the rib. Goes up to the head.
Yeah, good level change by Vinnie Smart. In close, right
cracking
hand.
Right hand. The raging bull, Vinnie Smart. Pressure aplenty in the third round. Jung look a little fatigued now, Seb. Final moments of, the head clash. Right to the jawline. That head clash was always likely to happen.
Sam Jung to his knees in the neutral corner. The referee, Anthony Hibbs, all over this.
Yeah, so it was a head clash, unintentional head clash. Smart running forward, and it was plain to see from our visual, Seb.
Absolutely, just the top of Vinnie Smart's head right underneath the jawline, Sam Jung.
The doctor on the apron, ready to jump in and have a look.
The corner just asking him to summon a little bit more if he can. 30 seconds given for
30
Sam Jung.
seconds.
That time has elapsed. And he's going to meet the count, and this one will continue.
Hibbs calls him back. Again, Smart rushes in. Hanging on to dear life was Jung.
3 rounds down, 1 round to go.
A big round for Vinnie Smart, that one. The unintentional head clash stalled proceedings momentarily. But, Jung looking a little fatigued now and under the pressure, the constant pressure from the red corner, Vinnie Smart. 50-year-old, so 50, but they said 51, so we'll split it and say it's 50 and a half.
As the pro card goes on too, Hammer, I've got to point ahead to the next fight, which is a fascinating one. After a 2-year layoff, Team Ellis's Tuan Pham steps back into the ring, and he is taking on John 316 Cortez, the fighter who we last saw knocking down Tommy the Gun Fitzgerald in a fight ultimately Tommy won. So that'll be a fascinating contest.
And it's a big one for Tuan Pham, he's really shown a lot of heart in taking this matchup, and it's going to be a very interesting one for sure. Coming up next.
In the meantime, Vinnie Smart at least 1 point up from that last round.
4th and final round underway.
I'd give him the round, so the point off plus the fact that he won the round. I'd say Jung pretty much needs a knockdown or a knockout now.
Frantic 2 minutes expected.
Needs to frame up perhaps to keep Vinnie off him. So Vinnie will come forward, and if he frames up or posts up with his lead hand and then gets the rear off it, it might stop Vinnie breaking range. If Vinnie's determined to get on the inside and let that right hand go, again they jostle for front foot position. Smart goes in. Tyson style, all aggression, forward moving. Smart again. Looking to find a home for the right hand. Anthony Hibbs getting his steps and cardio in and dancing around with the fighters, staying out of the way. He's got to try and keep himself in the centre line of 2. So that's his supposed visual point as a centre referee. He wants to be in between and in the middle of the 2 fighters at distance, as he's doing now, Hibbs.
I had a quick chat to Vinnie Smart in the dressing room about an hour ago, and I was just struck by how relaxed he looked. He knew the game plan that he wanted to execute, and so far, as we head towards the final bell, he's executed it pretty well.
Just defensive movement. Not really firing at all now, Jung. Is really in survival mode, I feel.
Yep, we don't know how much the jaw's troubling him, of course.
Yep, dances out of harm's way, but he's got to do something. The footwork's good, but the counter striking has evaded him thus far, Jung. He needs to step baback and then throw straight.
And as the
Smart.
10-second warning goes
Just
along,
smacking away, staying busy, wants to finish it, but Jung wants to see out the round
That
and the
is
fight,
it.
and does.
well, you got to say that was a excellent performance from Smart.
Yeah.
And he promised his wife, Hammer, that if he got the job done tonight, they'd be heading to Europe in a fortnight for a trip through Paris, Amsterdam, Malta and Greece. Joe Smart, if you're watching, time to pack the suitcases, I reckon.
The passport ready.
Our ring announcer, Matty Testro, will make it official in just a moment.
Certainly the first 2 rounds are indeed interesting and level ahead. And that was the 3rd and 4th round where Smart just dominated. And then you chuck in the point off as well. So one-way traffic to the red corner without preempting anything on our unofficial scorecard anyway.
Still to come, Tuan Pham against John 316 Corteas. The professional debut, Laverton senior trainer James Noonan, Mitch Leake in action, and a huge rematch from the last time you and I were ringside at Team Ellishammer. Filip Vucic and Yusuf Aouli. Do you remember that fight?
I do.
Aouli
I
ate
do.
everything that Vucic had to offer and kept coming back. Those 2 are doing it again tonight.
Great to see. What a fight that will be also.
Our main event. Speaking of rematches, last December, Lucas Miller felt he did what he needed to defeat Dane Olchen. In the end, it was a draw. Tonight, will it be revenge for Lucas Miller? As Jake Ellis and the team present Miller Olchen 2 at the Melbourne Pavilion. Good support in for Vinnie Smart, so I expect a bit of a reaction from the crowd if that's the way the judges go. And of course, there's still time to
Both
take a look
fighters
at
make
Palmer
your way to
Bet this
centre
evening,
ring.
our
Let's make
official
this
wagering
official.
partner at Simply Better Betting. Matty Testro.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up one more time for these 2 fighters putting on a show. After 4 rounds of boxing, your judges at ringside have scored this contest 39-36, 40-35, and 40-35, declaring your winner via unanimous decision from the red corner, Vinnie Smart.
Look out, Europe. Vinnie and Joe Smart are on the way.
I think those he's absolutely gone by the end of that European trip as well, just quietly.
He said he was looking forward to Italy, so bit of carb loading there, I reckon,
you
Hammer.
moved to 2-0. That was a fantastic performance. How are you feeling right about now?
I'm pretty knackered right now, to be honest, but he kept moving around the ring, so I was just trying to sort of compose and try and catch him and listen to the corner when I could catch him. So, but no, I feel good, mate. Getting the extra win is good.
Well, you got some big titles in the amateurs, a national title, if I remember correctly. How are you finding the move from amateurs to pros?
I actually prefer much better without the headgear and the thin gloves. So, no, much better.
Anyone you'd like to give a big shout out to?
Mate, obviously Nick, Phil, all the boys, Darcy, Noon, all the boys during the week that helped me spar, James, Noon, mate, unbelievable, just a fantastic team.
Well,
and Lucas, who's on tonight, he's trying to be out here tonight, but mate, get behind Lucas, I hope he flogs him tonight.
he's a stalwart of Team Alice Boxing Gym. Give it up for Vinnie Smart.